Hello everyone, welcome to Vedic Maths Tricks with me Guneet. Today we're going to start with the first chapter, which is all from 9, last from 10. So this is a subtraction method, which is a primary base number method. Now, in this method, we subtract the number from the primary base number. So, the trick here is that in the first number, that is a primary base number, the number of zeros should be equivalent to the number of digits. So, now, in the first example, it is 1000 minus 765. So in 1000 we have 3 zeros and here we have 3 digits. So when this criteria is met, now we're going to start with the method. So the first zero we consider as 10, rest all zeros we consider as 9 and we subtract this 1 from here. Now let's start the subtraction. 10 minus 5 gives you 5, 9 minus 6 gives you 3. And 9 minus 7 gives you 2 and 1 minus 1 is 0. So 235 is the answer. Now let's come to the second question, which is 1000 minus 59. Now here we have 3 zeros and here we have 2 digits. So the number of zeros here should be equivalent to the number of digits here. So, but here there are 3 zeros and here there are 2 digits. So, we'll add a 0 before the number and now we will start with the subtraction. Now, the last 0 we'll consider as 10 and rest all zeros we'll consider as 9 and 1 minus 1. Now, 10 minus 9 gives you 1, 9 minus 5 gives you 4, 9 minus 0 gives you 9 and 1 minus 1 is 0. So 941 is the answer. Now this is a very easy method and once we have mastered this method, we can do easily in our mind also. Now let's take some more examples of this method. This question is 10,000 minus 5636. So now here there are 4 zeros and here there are 4 digits. So we can go ahead with the subtraction. Now this 0 we'll consider as 10, rest all zeros as 9 and 1 minus 1. Now 10 minus 6 gives you 4, 9 minus 3 gives you 6, 9 minus this 6 gives you 3, 9 minus 5 gives you 4 and 1 minus 1 is 0. So 4364 is the answer. Now let's do this directly. Just see the number of zeros here, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So here there are 5 zeros and 5 digits are here. So we can directly go ahead with the method. Now this 0 we'll assume as 10. Now we're not writing 10, we're just assuming 10. So 10 minus 9 gives you 1. Now this 0 we'll consider as 9. So we're assuming 9 over here. So 9 minus 5 gives you 4. 9 minus 6 gives you 3, 9 minus 4 gives you 5 and 9 minus this 3 gives you 6. So 65341 is the answer. Now similarly we're going to take this example also. Now how many zeros are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and number of digits here are 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll put 2 zeros before starting with the method. Now this 0 we'll consider as 10. So we'll just write 10 minus 1 gives you 9. Now 9 minus 3 gives you 6. 9 minus 6 gives you 3. 9 minus 7 gives you 2. 9 minus 0 gives you 9 and 9 minus this 0 also gives you 9. So 992369 is the answer. So now let's come to the second part of all from 9 last from 10 method, which is a secondary base method. So here the number is subtracted from a secondary base number. As we've discussed in an earlier video, secondary base number is number 2 to 9 followed by the number of zeros. So here this number is a secondary base number. So now the trick is that both the sides have to have equal number of digits. Now here in the first question, here we have 4 digits and this number has 3 digits. So we'll add 0 before the number before starting the sum. Now the method is this, rest of the method is the same. So last 0 we'll consider as 10, rest all zeros as 9 and we'll subtract 1 from 2. So here we get 1. Now 10 minus 5 equals 5. 9 minus 4 equals 5. 9 minus 9 equals 0 and 1 minus 0 equals 1. So 1055 is the answer. Now let's come to our second question, which is 90,000 minus 57,689. Now here both the sides have equal number of digits, so we can go ahead with the method. Now last 0 we'll consider as 10, rest all zeros as 9, and we'll subtract 1 from 9, which gives you 8. Now 10 minus 9 gives you 1, 9 minus 8 gives you 1, 9 minus this 6 gives you 3, 9 minus 7 gives you 2, and 8 minus 5 gives you 3. So 3, 2, 3, 1, 1 is the answer. Now let's come to the third question, which is 30,000 minus 18,675. Here also both the sides have equal number of digits, so we can start with the method. Last 0 is 10, rest all zeros as 9, and 3 minus 1, which gives you 2. Now 10 minus 5 gives you 5, 9 minus this 7 gives you 2, this 9 minus 6 gives you 3, 9 minus 8 gives you 1, and 2 minus 1 gives you 1. So 11,325 is the answer over here. Now in the fourth example, we have 7,000 minus 48. So here we have four digits, and here we have only 2 digits. So we'll add 0 before the 2 zeros before the number before starting with the method. Now let's start. This 0 we'll assume as 10, rest all zeros as 9, and 7 minus 1, which gives you 6. So now let's start. 10 minus 8 gives you 2, 9 minus 4 gives you 5, 9 minus 0 gives you 9, and 6 minus 0 gives you 6. 6952 is the answer. Now in the last question, we have 6 digits over here and 3 digits in the second number. So now we will add 3 zeros before the number, and now let's start with the method. Last 0 as 10, rest all zeros as 9, and we'll subtract 1 from 5. So now let's start. 10 minus 7 gives you 3, 9 minus 6 again gives you 3, this 9 minus 5 gives you 4, 9 minus 0 gives you 9, 9 minus this 0 gives you 9, and 4 minus 0 gives you 4. So 4,99,433 is the answer. So I hope you liked the video, and if you want more such videos, please hit the like, subscribe and share button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest updates. And please give your suggestions in the comments.